We're going to go ahead and pull some cards specifically for twin flames, for the twin flame collective, for the divine feminine, the divine masculine. Happy solstice. Today is a huge day. It also kicks off the last 10 days of the year, and it's a huge shift for everyone on the planet, but especially twin flames. I'm going to kind of talk about some topics that I see coming up with your twin flame specifically. Your twin flame is going to mirror your dynamics in some type of way. So I see a lot of people that are in different situations with their twin flame. It's always going to mirror whatever inner work that you have to do or whatever healing work you have to do. So oftentimes the inner is simply, we'll say, a reflection of what's going on within the outer. So whatever your inner state is, generally your twin flame will mirror that in some type of way. So you want to change your own situation and do the inner work. And that's the only thing that will change the outer situation with your twin flame. Simply by staying more positive and being mindful of the narratives that you're telling yourself and shifting your situation to heal is going to shift a ton with your twin flame situation as well too, no matter what you have going on. But let's go ahead and start. I want to just do some cards really fast. We'll start with a reading for the divine feminine. Everyone's in a different situation, but as I said, your twin flame is going to greatly mirror your situation. Don't stay stuck in whatever situation you're in. When you go ahead and change your circumstances, your twin flame will follow. So twin flames go through many different phases. Separation is a huge part of it. I feel everyone may go through that at different times. This is part of healing yourself, healing childhood attachment issues, past issues, and clearing energies. It's a huge part of it. You do that anyways, coming to Earth. You knew that you would kind of come here and be part of this journey, if not many parts of the journey, solo or by yourself. The reason why is you don't get to union energies without doing the separation first. So it's a big part of twin flame union as well too. Some of the things that may have come up, a lot of you guys are noticing that. Just kind of depends on your situation. These are amazing energies to shift into union or to heal challenges, blocks, or obstacles in your path for twin flames right now. These energies can put you so far ahead. Today is a very spiritual day. It's all about doing the healing and activation work. That's what I do on these days. I do energy healing work, and it's an amazing time to be tapping into the energies that can help us so much, especially with shifting any of our situations, healing ourselves, activating ourselves for spiritual awakening and ascension, and of course for our twin flame journey. Let's just do a quick reading for the divine feminine. I want to do some direct messages, feminine to masculine. So if you are the masculine, take this as direct message from your feminine. What's going on with the feminine? Feminine to masculine. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. And this is where in the beginning, you recognize your twin flame. You may be made aware of it. They might tell you. You might have spiritual downloads. You might have just this sense of your twin flame is home for you on a spiritual and a soul level. And this is very much being made aware so that you can do this deeper work. Divine feminine is awake to this connection. The ones that are watching this, very much, and kind of very aware of this connection. They know who their twin flame is. They may have been made aware of it. It might be a feeling, or maybe some of the twin flame process that begins to activate the second that you meet your twin flame. You begin to go through an intense activation process, which stirs up a lot energetically. These are spiritual connections. A lot of you guys are being guided to connect higher in the 5D, where the 3D karmic-based connections are crumbling, whether friends, family, lovers, these all are fading away, and you're being guided to connect on a higher level. There's only one person that you're made to be with. This is a connection ordained by God. This is your spiritual counterpart, your beloved. All people have a twin flame. Many of you, if you guys are a starseed, may have come here with your twin flame as well too, because oftentimes twin flames are starseeds. This may require you to wake up then if you're a starseed, right? And there might be an awakening that's playing a role in your love life during this time, especially if you're a starseed or you are a twin flame as well too. This is to get you to do a deeper level of spiritual work when you meet your twin flame. It's going to help accelerate your ascension, your spiritual journey, and to wake you up more. Right, this is a very hard connection. It's easier being with someone from my world. I see a lot of this too. You will be tested on the twin flame journey. You will have people put in your way specifically to see what happens. You guys are very used to these karmic based connections. They're easy for you. They're 3D, right? They're mundane, they're easy, very easy to get along with these people. The twin flame journey is much different. It's going to require a lot of deep healing and spiritual work for you. So you might find this is a hard connection. It just kind of depends, because it's going to stir up and trigger all of the layers of trauma and things like that that you've been holding on to very tightly in your energy system. This is why it's very important that you're doing healing work. The more that you come into a deeper alignment with yourself, the more you're going to come into a deeper resonance and alignment with your twin flame and into union. Now, these winter solstice energies are helping to recalibrate us. You might be feeling a little bit sleepy, needing to catch up on rest, or just kind of floaty right now as you're very much connecting with the spiritual energies and the spiritual realms. These are helping to detox and purify your body, but they're also helping to recalibrate your energy. Twin flame union does not happen in the 3D at all. It happens in the higher spiritual. This is a higher spiritual connection. So in order to come into a full union, you're going to have to be on those 5D frequencies, and oftentimes it's requiring us to elevate or raise our energy up or raise our frequency. You're being guided to raise your frequency no matter what your situation is. This is going to help you a ton on your twin flame journey. I'm coming to you with an offer. Will you say yes when I offer you my hand? Will you take it? And this could be a love proposal, letting this person know how you feel, telling them, going deeper within the connection. Some of you guys might be coming out of separation and be ready to come into union. And people that are in separation, the separation is happening because of you, not your twin flame. We talked about everything coming from within you and what you're manifesting. Some of the reasons for separation are manifesting issues. I say blocks, right? You guys are thinking it, you're creating it. And so if you're in a separation, get some help with it. The biggest mistake that I see people making in separation is sitting in it and thinking something will shift without doing that required inner work, and nothing happens. It puts you deeper and deeper within that separation space as well too. So if you're in separation, these are the energies to get you in gear, to kick you into union through doing some deeper work. If you're in union, expect to feel really, really good over the next 2 weeks. We have a lot of beautiful alignments that are going to help us specifically with healing our relationships, healing our love life. And for those of you guys in twin flame union, you guys are going to be back in that, hopefully, love bubble kind of phase. This isn't like you come in it when you meet and you come out of it in separation. You're meant to stay in this beautiful higher 5D love bubble with your twin flame. As long as you guys are getting along and you're in an energetic alignment, things are going to start to activate and happen on a bigger spiritual level as well too. So these energies are going to be amazing over the next 2 weeks for your relationships, no matter what is going on. But you have to make things happen. You have to be tapping into these energies. This is why I always say, if you're in a twin flame situation or think you are, do a reading with me. I'll help you through this process. I say do a reading because it's a phone call. We can chat. The reading's a half an hour phone call, and I'll help you no matter what your situation. If you know you're in a separation, you're probably stuck. And I told someone this and they said, no, I'm not. I'm like, no, you most certainly are, and blocked up in some way. So if you're in a separation, I always say do the twin flame coaching. It will help you kind of from that separation space into union. And a lot of you guys are needing it too, because you're going to see amazing results when you are doing that work with me. I also recommend doing a lot of energy healing during this time, especially if you're a twin flame. You're needing it so much more because so much is being stirred to the surface. A lot of things that you've been holding for a while, your twin flame is showing you these things. So make sure if you guys need me or booking me on my website, I have a ton of stuff up for the solstice. I've pinned it on my pages. Like I've got it pinned, the solstice healings and activations that I'm doing. Make sure you're checking it out. The solstice is a heart chakra awakening portal. It's a heart chakra activation portal too. So we have a lot kind of going on. This means things come to the surface, but it's amazing energies if you want to be doing some deeper energy work and even activating your heart chakra. I kept up a facade to the world, and you always saw past that into my soul. So I just told someone there is a reason why the Lover's Tarot card, they're naked with the divine, and this is the all-seeing eye. A lot of people are still kind of in this 3D notion of they can kind of do things right? And no one's noticing. Oh my God, we're entering a new era where not only is the universe giving you all of your lessons and seeing everything going on, your twin flame's higher self is always around you and watching you. They see everything going on, especially in the separation where they're around you. They see what's happening. They see how you're doing with your lessons, your tasks, your healing. If you're in a separation, it's needed. This is to put you into that ascension state. Sometimes you're needing to isolate and be by yourself for ascension. So the twin flame separations are important. You're supposed to be spending time alone and healing yourself. And I know, right? And you're being tested more in the space of separation. You need to make sure that you're actually aligning with what it is that you're manifesting. So if you're manifesting a twin flame union, make sure you're very much aligned with that. When you bring other people into it, when you have other things come up, it slows down the process. There is a real danger that you might not come into union in this life if you're not ready spiritually. And like I said, they see everything kind of happening with you too. This is why when you're in a twin flame connection, you guys feel each other all of the time in the 5D. If you're in a separation, you're being guided to raise up your frequency and to connect with them on a 5D level. This is shared telepathy. This is dreams. This is connecting with them remotely. You're always able to tap in. So you're being guided to also get into that space of 5D, kind of tapping into their energy. Make sure you're aligning with union if that is that you desire, what you desire. You might have to clear different situations that are not aligned with union in your life too. So in the separation, this is a healing, but also more of a clearing space where you're having to clear different things. You deserve love, Divine Feminine. This is the reading for the Divine Feminine. This is solar plexus and confidence work. You are so lovable. And so, you know, this is like getting completely naked, right? Your twin flame will see everything good and bad about you. This is why a lot of people run and they can't handle it or go into these separations, because it's kind of intense as well too. Someone's seeing you so deeply on such a spiritual and a soul level. They're going to show you your cracks too, not just all the light. They're going to show you your inner darkness too, so that you can heal these things. Despite that, you are so worthy of this connection. You deserve this love. This is divine love as well too. So we have the source playing a part in all of this too. And that's what you feel and why it feels so intense. Meeting your twin flame is like meeting God, having a love affair with God. So for the Divine Feminine, it is like literally an encounter with God on so many levels as well too. This is why it's such a profound meeting between souls as well too. You have a strong chemistry with this person. You have a strong magnetic attraction. So if you have your energies at a low frequency, you're not as magnetic to what it is that you're manifesting. You're probably not as good at it. When you have a stronger energy field and aura, we become like a magnet where we can magnetize what it is that we desire to us. And we become stronger manifestors. So suddenly you're finding, as we raise our frequency, take care of our energy, you're very magnetic to what it is that you desire and very magnetic to your twin flame. In the low frequencies, you tend to push your twin flame away. So if they are running, they're repelled by your energy in some way. You're in too low of a frequency, you raise it up, they come back. And you're like magnets, right? You and your twin flame. So in the higher, they're going to be like, they can't leave you alone. They're stuck to you. They're always wanting to be near you. And so your energy plays an important part in all of this too. Make sure you're raising up your vibrational frequency right now. This is a really good time for manifesting. If you guys haven't met your twin flame, call them in, I always say. If you're trying to come into union, make sure that you're also sending those whispers or manifestations to your twin flame. They're receiving them loud and clear right now. These are powerful energies for manifesting, and even more powerful for manifesting union as well too. This is a very passionate connection as well too. It's going to be like nothing you ever experienced. That's why sometimes it takes a minute to bring twin flames together. It depends on the inner work being done, what you're being shown to do. Make sure if you're in a separation, especially working towards a path of union, the more that you're around your twin flame, communicating with them, you're going to be making plans, and that's going to be happening. The more that you are, we'll say, in separation and not communicating, you're off your path. You're out of alignment, needing to shift into a deeper energetic alignment. For those in separation, if you're not having a lot of communication, let go of expectations of how this is going to go too, because sometimes you can go into all sorts of situations with this. Just depends on the healing that's coming up too with twin flames, as everyone is different in these situations. We're going to see so many twin flames coming together in 2024, not only coming together, like If you haven't met your twin flame, you're probably going to meet them. If you're in a separation and you're really, really aligned with this, you're going to come out of it and come into a full union. Those that are in a union are going to be of service so much more, really taking on that role and helping the planet with those twin flame energies as well too. You guys are frequency holders. You're helping to raise the light on the planet, even when you're just sharing and exchanging that love, because your twin flame will reflect your own energies. And when you can stay in these higher states of love, you're sending it back and forth. You're receiving a ton of love. You're giving a ton of love. It's also helping to elevate the frequencies of the planet. Twin flames are powerful and play a powerful role in the planetary ascension process as well too. Those of you guys that are working towards union and in union, you're going to be activating so many powerful gifts that you didn't even know you had coming into 2024 as well too. It's safe for you to love. We have this fear with it. We have a lot of barriers against love. These come from parent dynamics, childhood dynamics, and earlier experiences of love. Twin flames took on a lot of karmic baggage. Sometimes this can block you up for love, and it's about letting go of all of that now to open up more to love too. This is a heart chakra opening activation card. You carry a lot of wounding in your heart chakra. This can come from past experiences or past life experiences. Make sure you're really opening up your heart during this time. You might be feeling it in your heart chakra, these activations. Like you might be really feeling it in your heart chakra, this shift, or even your third eye as you're going through a lot of upgrades. Take care of your body, Divine Feminine. You're opening up over the next 2 weeks to really feel and sense what your partner is feeling and what they need as well too, as we're moving into some powerful planetary alignments. But sometimes you're putting your focus on things outside of you or on your partner a little bit too much, or your twin flame too much, Divine Feminine. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself right now. Make sure you're doing a little extra self-care if you're needing it, healing on yourself. All right, forgiveness. Needing to let go of the past. This could be your past. I felt like this whole wave of fear come up on, don't say that, this shift, because there's a lot of that across the collective, and you don't want to be picking up on that. Sometimes traumas that we've been through in the past have left blocks in our system where we're fearful of this will happen again, or we'll have these experiences again, because we went into a lot of fear-based experiences. There's a choice right now happening between the 3D, which is fear-based experiences, and the 5D, which is love-based experiences. When we sit and worry about what we don't want, we could stay anchored to these lower timelines where we want to be on these higher 5D spiritual timelines. Really focus on your manifestations today and tomorrow with these heightened energies. Think about what you want. Some of you guys are replaying old experiences or failed experiences when it comes to your love life, and you're bringing that into your twin flame experiences. It might be creating duality or separation, not trying to, but when you stay in this higher state of love and union, you will manifest these things too. Make sure you're staying anchored to the 5D timelines right now. There are many different timelines playing out on planet Earth during this time. Understanding. I see your side of the story. This is a very empathic spiritual connection where you're going to really, really see their lessons and feel them deeply. And maybe even these shared lessons where you've had different experiences, but you carry the same core wounds on a spiritual and a soul level. Many of your lessons are intertwined on such a deep level from this lifetime and many past lifetimes with your twin flame. You have such a deep shared soul understanding with this person, so you're able to really, really see them deeply. We talked about to feel them deeply as well too. Time to mend your broken heart. This is going to help you with the connection. All of these hurts that you're holding, your twin flame will reflect them back to you in some type of way. What you're feeling, they're going to be saying it, they're going to be feeling it. We have shared emotions that happen in this connection. This is a mirror soul connection as well too. Make sure that you're healing your heart chakra right now. Make sure that you're also letting go of sacral things that have happened within each other. It could be things that have been said, because we have this kind of energy coming up too. If you're in a separation, it could be things that have happened, things that are said that you need to move past during this time. Make sure you're only speaking things into existence what you want as well too. There's a lot of people that maybe aren't going to understand the twin flame journey. I always say this because they're not on the journey, and this is important too because it brings up a whole nother level of work that you're going to go through that's different on the ascension path. So yes, we have a lot of people spiritually awakened, but till you really dive deep into this twin flame journey, a lot of your friends, family, and people around you may not understand the deeper level of work that you're being guided to do, what is being triggered, what is surfacing, and what it entails to come into a twin flame union. Okay, so we have this Three of Swords for the Divine Feminine, but it's reversed. So this is, and I didn't want to say it, this is third parties, and this is not for everyone. You'll know it if you're in one because your twin flame is mirroring it. I have people that I've seen for years that are in the same situation, and so is their twin flame. So usually, if you're in a third party situation, like you are already in an existing relationship, you're in a karmic relationship with someone else, your twin flame generally is too. And this is to teach you and to show you on some type of level. I was telling someone you cannot enter into a new relationship while still in one, and this should be obvious, but I guess for some people it isn't. In fact, generally you should probably take a year in between relationships to really heal yourself. So if you end a karmic connection or a soulmate connection, you should take a year by yourself. And I think that the universe might play that into your twin flame dynamic, right? And so a lot of you guys have been going from connection to connection or very fast, think you can go from in a karmic connection into twin flame union. Generally, that isn't going to work out well, right? And if you try to stay in a relationship and, I don't want to say mess around, right? Mess around with your twin flame, because you guys will have such a strong magnetic pull, it will be like impossible to stay apart. You're going to actually create karma that your twin flame will have to play out upon you later. So if you caused hurt in this existing relationship, your twin flame will probably have to leave you later or do the same back to you in some type of way to balance the karmic scales. So be very, very careful if you're in a third party situation. I think it's very important, I always say, to handle each separately. Like, and if your heart isn't there, what are you even doing? Like, right? And so this can happen. People can be in many different dynamics upon meeting their twin flame, but generally, the universe will not bring your twin flame to you until you are ready to be with this person on some level. Sometimes your twin flame is around you. They could be friends, family. Sometimes they're not your lover in this lifetime, and you could be in all sorts of dynamics, but they are meant to be your lover. And I think this is important as well too. If you're trying to change whatever situation is going on involving a third party, like if your twin flame has one and you don't, this comes down to your own fear has created this, and to really, really do some inner work on your beliefs of how you created this. Why would I create this, right, situation? If you're both in a third party situation, clearing your own will help to shift them into doing more of the work too. So yes, this can happen. And then we have a different group where they're in separation and they're third partying their twin flame and failing their tests, because you're going to be tested as well too. So just be careful bringing other people into this dynamic, or knowing that you may have to clear existing situations to get to this union. So sometimes this can leave you in separation as long as it takes to do that work. Okay, so we do have pain of the past. Now, this might not be a current situation. This could be replaying past breakups or past relationships. They're still in your system. So sometimes you're more gunked up energetically, where you have things in your system from the past that are creating fear blocks or affecting your manifesting. Like if you went through a really bad breakup and you're not quite able to open up, or it's still replaying in your mind, this can indicate stuck in your system as well too. So we have blocks coming up, and this could just be from past heartache, but this is letting go of it. This is healing from it. So we have a lot of healing from the past that's coming up. Could be current as well too. You're needing to really purify your system out for this connection, because it's meant to be a spiritually pure connection. So you're needing to release the energies of the past and past partners. All of your experiences were needed. All of your past relationships were meant to happen to make you a better person. But as you're spiritually awakening, and it's not always like this, but oftentimes if you were like asleep and you're with someone and you spiritually awaken, your frequency is shifting rapid. If that person is not awakening and doing the inner work with you, it will happen where you probably fall out of frequency with them as you're raising your frequency. So a lot of people do see that they go through breakups or divorces within their awakening and their ascension if their partner is not willing to be a spiritual partner with them too. This is the dynamic, and this is why relationships don't last or don't work if they're just materially based or ego based and things like that. They're not made to be lasting. What is going to make a relationship last is a spiritual connection, a bond within the spiritual, and it's what a lot of people are missing within their connection during this time. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords. This is fear, anxiety, and worrying. This is like your thoughts going wild for nothing, right? This energy with it. And this is the Nine of Swords. It's like, are you overthinking? Are you bringing fear into things? Because all that fear has to purge out. Your twin flame will trigger it, but we don't want to keep creating it too. So this could be if you have a fearful or anxious attachment that's coming to the surface, or just kind of stress and worry about the situation, needing to move through that and to clear it, needing to get a grip on your thoughts. They may be sabotaging your manifesting and creating manifesting blocks. Try to really focus on the positive today. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups, but this is once again reversed. So this is like the new love proposal, but it's backwards. You might be stuck in this. You might have a lot of repressed emotions that are coming to the surface that are affecting your love life. Are you blocking things? Are you hesitant to open up to this connection? Are you just sitting there and not making something happen as well too? Because when we have this energy in reverse, it indicates blocked. You might have a lot of blocked emotions that are coming to the surface within these energies, whether you're feeling emotional upheavals, purging. If your twin flame has triggered a separation, a lot of crying, upset, and things like that, be mindful that you need to do a lot of healing work in these spaces. So we have this emotional energy that is surfacing, that's been blocked for a long time. Solar plexus work, divine feminine. Okay, so we have King of Pentacles, but this is reversed. You might be focusing too much on the material right now within this. Are you having an issue with manifesting abundance and your cash flow? Because King of Pentacles is like the ultimate abundance card, and then this is like something is blocked. I want to say twisted, right? Something is twisted with this, where you might be focusing too much on the material and not enough on the spiritual within this connection. This might be affecting your love life or your twin flame dynamic, where if you're in the lower chakras, and I was realizing that when we're in the lower, when we're focused on the root, the material, the sacral, money, and things like that, we're stuck in the lower chakras, or we're on such a focus. This is how we're manifesting or creating out of them. We need to move up into the spiritual chakras. We need to move up into like the crown and the higher and the heart and things like that. Don't focus too much on the material right now, especially about how things look, because this is your masculine card, where you might be having a skewed thing of like, if you're thinking too much on material of this connection, this is a spiritual connection. It's not what you think. And there might be some type of block here of how you're seeing your masculine and things like that, or how you're perceiving them. We have the Three of Wands. This is like, this is returning from traveling or a move, but this is moving back home. Your twin flame is meant to guide you back to source. That is home. It's not always building a house here in the physical. That's temporary experience. This is guiding our soul back to source. And when you come into union, you are as close to source as you could get with another. And, amazing things start to happen. We say activate, right? When you come into this union. Now, this can represent even distance. This could be a separation, and this could be your twin flame somewhere else. It could be you haven't quite come together. Oftentimes people will have to work through this whole union process of healing to get to your twin flame. It's not about always distance. They could be right there, and you're having to work through certain healing lessons or things, or clear the obstacles, the blocks, things energetically from your system. Your twin flame is trying to guide you, keyword guide you home. It's important that you're paying attention if they're giving you actual guidance and letting you know things. So when they tell you how they're doing and feeling, it's meant to give you a deeper insight into your own spiritual journey and what's coming up for you as well too. Pay attention to what your twin flame is showing you. For those of you guys that have a physical distance, your soul is trying to guide you together. Your soul might be trying to guide you into new dimensions of the soul, higher dimensions, or new places. That one's falling out, so for sure for you, we're going to have a lot happen in 2024 for those that are in separation too. It just kind of depends. So trust the travel. It's a spiritual journey. Trust the spiritual journey that you're on and where your soul is guiding you to travel to. Really trust it. Let go of the fear right now coming up for the Divine Feminine's reading. It's going to be taking you to new places, whatever that means for you. It might just be the path ahead for 2024, but it might be actual physical travel, being guided to move somewhere new location, being called to your twin flame on some type of level. pay attention to your spiritual guidance and where it's guiding you to right now. For the Divine Feminine's reading, shifting into a deeper energetic alignment so that you can come back to source and back home to your twin flame, into full union. All right, we're going to do a reading for the Divine Masculine. Let's see what's going on for the Divine Masculine Collective. These are, if you're the feminine, take these as direct messages from your masculine. Masculine to feminine. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you have time to reflect? And this is important too, because twin flames can never get you off of their mind, and the search is over. And so this is how you know it's a true twin flame. You might feel deep peace. You might feel a longing for this person, but you feel peace. And true twin flames, they won't be interested in anyone else. You're going to know you found your person even in the separation. You're going to really, really know that on a deep level and have a deep soul longing for this person. Even if you guys are trying to disconnect from the connection, you can't. It's impossible. You'll be thinking about this person a ton. And twin flames know this. You're probably honestly just wanting to be with this person. It might feel obsessive, or you're thinking of them all the time. And this is the connection that's happening past the physical, because we connect on a mental level, and telepathy happens on a mental level. So when your person is thinking of you all day, you're thinking of them too, and they come to mind. When you stop thinking about someone, you're no longer connecting. Thinking a ton about the person, you're connecting a ton. I miss looking into your eyes and your soul. So I talked about, even though we might have different eye color, our eyes are a pattern like our fingerprints. We bring certain soul qualities with us. As they say, eyes are a window to the soul, right? And so this is how you also may recognize this person. When twin flames look into each other's eyes, you guys activate each other a ton. It's like you share this soul connection and things come online. So when you stare into their eyes, it does things as well too. It will activate you a ton. And so, you know, you're going to know your twin flame by their eyes. Okay, so there might be, I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. So a lot of times people get into separation. You guys might share a lot of friends. You guys might have a lot of similarities where you guys, like, I know people in separation where they run into each other a lot. They have the same shared friends and things like that. And so this could be, if you're in a separation, you're kind of checking up on this person. So if Divine Masculine is in separation, they're checking up on you. Divine Feminine, they're trying to check your social media, see what you're doing, checking your friends' pages. I fantasize about getting a second chance with you. And oftentimes I always say the separation happens. You might go through different separation cycles and things like that. It will make you, from going through it, believe in destiny, this connection, because you may think you've lost this person and all hope is lost in these separations. And when they come back, when they're brought back, and you figure out that your paths are going to infinitely cross again, but we're also learning here on the earth experience. So you might not be able to be together all the time. You might have to go through certain lessons with yourself or other people. But when you're guided back to this soul so many times across many lifetimes, again and again, it will really open you up to destined things bigger than yourself that are at play within the greater plan of your life too. So sometimes this is to open up your spiritual connection, and it's going to show you things that are so much bigger than yourself within the forces of the universe. This is a fated and a destined connection. It's to open you up to this as well too. You were the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. Now I know it's true. And so this is masculine has awakened to the connection. They know that you are the one. They know that you are their twin flame, and they know that you are, if in separation, then you are their future partner. You're someone that they are meant to be with on every level. Even in separation, things are getting ready to shift in that way. In union, really, really knowing it at this space. Okay, masculine, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. You need to manifest this situation if in separation. If union, manifest what you want out of this situation, but you put it out there, you surrender, and you release the need for control. A lot of people are trying to, they just want union, and it's so cute because I'm like, okay, like, right? Okay, yeah, but whether that happens or not right now, there's a certain process to work through. It's like they just want the union. And it's like, okay, you got to let go of that need for the union and the control of it, because you may or may not accomplish that in this lifetime. and the connection should be enough. No matter how it's going or how it's playing out, having this connection with this person should be enough. So letting go of the need to control union when it happens and if it happens will make you stop fighting yourself and struggling. When you focus on a lack or what you don't have, you feel pretty awful. When you know that you're in union with this person and begin to focus on that, it's important too. Someone was asking me through questions, yes, you're meant to come into physical union. You're never meant to stay in the separation. It'll make you feel pretty awful and can trigger a lot of past life healing and stuff like that. So you are meant to come into a physical union here on earth. Okay, flirt. Make sure that you're staying in this lighthearted, fun energy. And that's some of the things I love best about this connection, when you guys can stay in that love bubble energy, whether the love bubble is like flirting, talking about merging, future planning. It's a beautiful space. You're together in union. You're talking about your dreams, your goals, what you guys both want. And you're going to find that you guys want the same things. Staying in this lighthearted, uplifting energy. Let your friends help you. You need to get some support, masculine. This is like getting help. A lot of you guys don't like that. And I always say that's what I'm here for too. Someone was like asking, I'm like, I do this job for a reason, to help you guys through this process, and I'm really, really good at it. If you guys need help, check my website out. This could be more energetic help, coming into a higher frequency, a deeper alignment. Do the healings, do the activations, do the readings, do the twin flame coaching. It will help you a ton with your process and shifting it. Stay optimistic right now. If you're in a negative mindset, there is a danger that you will create this within these high frequency solstice energies. Stay optimistic about what you do want, and it will align. Stay aligned with what you're trying to create. Okay, you may need to give this relationship a chance. Have you been sabotaging it? A lot of people say they want a relationship and they have a lot of sabotaging behaviors that are coming up, right? Ways that you guys are throwing it in the trash, sabotaging it, blocking it, maybe not treating people good, doing things behind their back. We have this sabotaging energy coming up. Give your relationship a chance. Work on this connection no matter where you're at. In separation, double down on healing yourself. In union, really step up and show this person that you care about them. Time to buy them flowers, to tell them, and like kind of lay it on stronger. Okay, and then see, we have this card, sabotage. It just came after I said it. Okay, so we need to clear this sabotaging 3D behavior. These are all the things that you've been doing to push away love because it's intense and it requires, a lot of energy and things like that. So this is being mindful of how you may have been messing up your manifestations if you're in separation, or the union if in it and if you've been kind of pushing this person away. So sabotaging behavior can be unconscious. You might not notice you're doing it, or you may. You're becoming more conscious of the unconscious. Try to work on your own patterns and limiting patterns that have been blocking your relationships or messing them up. You had all those karmic situations in the past to show you what not to do in relationships. So you should be at this level where you can handle this. Okay, we have solar plexus coming up for the divine masculine too. Know that your divine feminine does care just as much about you. They're thinking about you a ton. All about the energy exchange. What you're putting out there is coming back to you. You're putting positive energy and thoughts into your twin flame. It's coming back to you on the other side as well too. This is important. We have unfinished business with this person, and this is really, really important. There are things to resolve still though. There are things that you may need to talk over with your twin flame. When you guys come out of separations, this is where you guys come together and kind of, sometimes there's things to resolve or to clear. You have unfinished business with this person. You're going to come back with this person, but be mindful because we have a lot of, we'll say 3D behavior that is coming up. I've been seeing it big time in these readings. This could be careful of being with people that are not your twin flame. If you've been made aware that you're that you have a twin flame, no matter how it looks, God is preparing you to be in this union. Make sure that you're not bringing karmic energies into it. If you have karmic energies going on and you've met your twin flame, clearing them, getting out of these if you don't feel the same. So we have this energy of also the masculine needs to clear this stuff blocking your union and heartbreak. This could be 3D behaviors, old things coming up. The universe is testing you and seeing if you're falling back into old patterns or if you're ready for this union. If you're in a separation, watch out for alcohol or old behavior coming up for the divine masculine, ways that you've been numbing yourself. This is huge too. Like I see a lot of the drinking. This will keep you in lower states. This comes with entity attachments too. So it's like every addiction, same as the other ones, right? Like, I don't know if you guys, sometimes you guys don't think alcohol is as serious as other addictions. It's the same as like a heroin addiction with the attachment that comes with it. That's why you guys have a hard time leaving it alone. If you have an alcohol problem, this comes with an entity attachment, and it's the way that you're being controlled too by the dark and things like that. Clearing addictions and attachments. Oftentimes, this is a masculine way to deal with things, numbing with the alcohol. Now, I see a lot of feminines doing that too, because you hold the masculine energies too. This is keeping you in a low frequency. The more addictions and negative old habits that you still have going on. Awakening is meant to help you to clear these things. So releasing addictions of the past. It could be ways that you need to like let go of each one, like smoking could be one, drugs, alcohol, pharmaceuticals, needing to get rid of these things. And it could take a lot of deeper work too. All right, so we have divine intervention stepping in. This is like the fire. You met your twin flame and your whole world burns down, right? There is a fire energy that's meant to purify and transform both of you guys and to help burn away the lower. You have to do the inner work though. You're being shown what to change. So you're kind of in this purification process. If you're in separation, you're both needing to heal and purify more to come together anew, because you're coming into this new energy. You're going through a deep transformation in the separation, and you're needing it to really work on clearing different things. Have hope in this connection. Your divine feminine is wanting to be with you. They're manifesting you despite how it looks, no matter what's going on. You have a strong magnetic pull to this person. The more that you're raising your frequency and clearing the negativity, like we talked about in the divine feminine's reading, you're going to become very magnetic to your twin flame. Your twin flame is daydreaming and thinking about you. They're longing for you. That's like all they want in their life is you. Once they've seen you, they've been made aware of the connection, divine masculine. They know that you are the twin flame. Divine masculine, if you're in a separation, your twin flame is waiting for you to do what you need to do to get to them. Okay, so we have 4 of Cups. This is letting go of the past energy because it's reversed for the masculine. So this is, you need to let go of your past and start over. Try to focus on the present and the positive stuff going on right now. Try to let go of the negativity of the past. It's a lot of energy and karma that you've been clearing across your lifetime. Stay focused on where you're at. And then we have the 3 of Cups, and this is reversed. Once again, I don't want to go on the whole rant again, but it's third-party situations and relationships. This doesn't even have to be lovers. It could be karmic situations, friends, encounters, all of it. You're doing a lot of clearing work. This is important. This is letting go of the energies of the past. Partying. We talked about that, right? Addictions, gossiping, right? Negativity, a lot of negativity of the past. Ways that you've been, numbing yourself. Time to clear these things. You know what to do on a spiritual and a soul level. Your twin flame is meant to motivate you, knowing that you could have another timeline with a better life, better realities. I believe that we go into reincarnation here in this lifetime where you've experienced many lifetimes within one. Dreams within dreams. The work that you're doing today is going to affect the future that you're going to have tomorrow, working towards doing this clearing work. So masculine, we have a lot of clearing coming up. Doing some type of chakra clearing or energy clearing work will help you a ton right now. Okay, this is King of Wands. This is getting motivated, getting excited. We are shifting into Capricorn season. This is going to help us with our long-term goals. And like, that's total relationship energy. It's literally like, it's karmic energy, but it's also about things like long-term commitment, marriage, working towards union goals and things like that. So this is like getting fueled up and excited through that fire energy. Really getting excited about union if you're in separation. If you're in union, really working towards long-term goals with your divine counterpart, with your twin flame. But we have this 9 of Wands energy. You might be tired from this solstice. You might need to like rest. You might be going into fight or flight mode and things like that. Like if you focus on fear, you might be freezing up or, worried about things, needing to let this go, needing to surrender into this flow. This is letting down your guard, opening your heart, letting down your walls. If you've been, struggling, pushing things away, really going with the flow during this time. And then we have this Queen of Pentacles, but it is in reverse. This is your twin flame, because you're Your divine feminine should be in this beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy. It is abundance, it is grace, it is the divine feminine, right? But Pentacles is an earth energy. But you might be dealing with a lot of negative energy lately. This could be things that are coming up. And this is always your own inner darkness that your twin flame has shown you. Dark energies that you need to cleanse, clear, purge out. Negative traits that you're working on. Things that you need to do better. Things that you need to improve from your own feminine side. Have you been pushing away your own feminine aspects of intuition, right? Over logic. Have you been overthinking instead of just following your intuition, which makes you feel, good and peace and tranquility and everything's going great? And the mind has us worrying about things that are not happening. You might be facing some type of negative energy around your connection as well too. There might be magical influences that you're feeling of the negative. The more that you're clearing your energy, the more that you're healing, and the more that you can return home and reverse this energy too. Tap into your own intuition. It's going to bring you more abundance and qualities of the feminine too. So if you've had issues with the feminine, whether from your mother, past partners, healing these things so that you can come home to your divine feminine as well too. You need to merge with these aspects within yourself. That means you got to really trust your intuition over your head right now. For the masculine too, you're being guided to your divine feminine on every level. If you're like pushing it away, not listening, really tap into your own inner divine feminine during this time. This is going to help you as well too. So follow your intuition. This is a lot of clearing energies from the solar plexus, letting go of negative energies of the past happening for the divine masculine so that you can kind of ascend into the heart as well too through this reading. I'm going to go on that note anyways. Have a beautiful day. Recommending you guys are coming to get some solstice healings and activations. I have a ton up for just today in my shop. That's what I'm going to be doing all day as well too. So if you need me, just go ahead and sign up for me on my website and I will come find you.